Tortured. Kilmar Abregio Garcia, the Maryland father, wrongly deported and locked inside one of the world's most feared prisons, revealing shocking allegations of abuse. He says it began just minutes after this moment, his arrival at El Salvador's Terrorism Confinement Center, or CCOT, a place shrouded in secrecy and known for its brutal tactics. In a new federal court filing, Garcia describing a nightmare, stripped naked, beaten, forced to kneel for hours, guards striking anyone who moved. And in just 2 weeks, he says he lost 31 pounds. Garcia is believed to be the only person ever to leave CCOT. Our David Culver, who twice over the past year was granted unprecedented access to the prison, will join us live in just a moment with what his sources are saying about these new allegations. But first, one of the lawyers who detailed Abregio Garcia's account of torture in that new filing, joining us now, Rina Gandhi, an attorney for Garcia.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having a great and wonderful day. Well, as you can see here is that we have a bit of CNN BS here. The fact that we just don't think, or people think, that CNN is not a propaganda news network is beyond me. It is actually astounding that we have people believe that CNN is a non-propaganda news network that doesn't lie and try to push things onto unreality. Well, what we have with CNN and with their story is they're saying that that Abregio Garcia was tortured, abused, and malnourished, and beaten, etc. And this is the actual scenario of this case. And we have a few idiots here that are also going to be talking about things that are talking about like who was abused and stuff like that, and we're going to go over that as well. But the stupidity of it all is that they're going out and saying these things, and we're going to go correct the record here because obviously CNN cannot be trusted, and rightfully so, because these people are just all idiots. So without further ado, we're going to get directly into this and be showing the fact of CNN in itself. So
let's go now to our David Culver, who
as soon as I'm able to actually get this to operate into where I want it to be, because YouTube decides to take forever to load with anything at all. So we're going to do this. So without further ado, my friends, let's go.
Now, Rina Gandhi, an attorney for Garcia. So, Rina, we're hearing this account, Abregio Garcia sharing it directly with your team. What stands out the most to you?
I think for me what stands out is the distinction between how he was treated initially when he got there, and once it became clear that his case was going to be a big deal and he got moved. Think about those who are there improperly just like him, who have not been called attention to and have not been moved.
Tell us a little bit more about it, that it got better?
As described in the filing and by him, the abuse that he suffered improved in the Centro Detention Center, the secondary location he was moved to.
So first, let me clarify this before we go through the thing. See how they said Abregio Garcia is stripped, forced to kneel, and struck by guards? Now, all these things can, tend to happen. When you be put in prison, you're put in prison clothes. So you are stripped, and you are put in prison clothes, and that is what happens. Sometimes you are forced to kneel in certain situations, and if you're struck by guards, yeah, you get struck by guards if you're not obeying them, or if you're beating other people, etc. So these are all things that is to be expected when you go into prison. I like how they're always constantly trying to do this emotional appeal and just say like, oh, he was stripped, forced to kneel, and stuff like that. It was like, well, this is what happens in prison, and these are just common things. You don't get just to wear your actual normal clothing in prison. No, you wear prison clothing. I mean, come on here.
Claims that he was denied bathroom access and was forced to soil himself, that he was kicked and hit so much that he had visible bruises and lumps on his body. Have you been able to verify what Abregio Garcia is telling you?
At this time, we've spoken with him, and we leave it to government investigators to determine otherwise, but I believe my client.
You've now detailed this in 40 pages in court filings. What does Kilmar Abregio Garcia hope will come from sharing his story?
I think it's incredibly brave to share this kind of information, knowing and hearing that our government has clearly stated they intend to send him back. I am very grateful for him sharing this information and how it may help many, many others.
He said that he saw others in nearby cells violently harming each other, that he heard screams from people throughout the night. How is he handling this now? I think we can only hope for his safe release here in Maryland with his family and seek the comfort of his family and professionals. I cannot imagine how difficult it will be to live through that and how much help he will need and support from the community. As you mentioned, the president is threatening to send him back. Is he worried that's going to happen?
I think we all have to be worried about that. This government has shown that they're willing to ignore court orders, and I do not think that we should rest easy and assume that that is not a possibility.
Rina Gandhi, thank you so much for being with us.
Okay, so we have these idiots here, these people that are committing propaganda and all this stuff, doing this here. Well, Nayib Bukele has actually gone out and torched these people. Because obviously what we have here is that CNN is a propaganda news outlet. That's all they are. And they complain about being constantly sued, losing trials, etc., and people not wanting to listen to them because they're garbage. It's because they do stuff like this. And we have this here from Nayib Bukele saying, apparently anything criminal claims is accepted as truth by the mainstream media and the crumbling Western judiciary. But the man wasn't tortured, nor did he lose weight. In fact, photos show that he gained weight while in detention. My apologies. There's plenty of footage from different days, including his meeting with Senator Van Hollen, who has himself confirmed the man seemed fine. If he'd been tortured, sleep-deprived, and starved, why does he look so well in every picture? Why would he gain weight? Why are there no bruises or even dark circles under his eyes? This is what we have here. So we have this here to where this is a bed. This is actually a nicer bed than I see in some prisons that we have here in we have in our cells. He has a chair. He's watching actual TV, which is insane. That's crazy to me that he's watching TV.
Senator from there.
Senator Van Hollen.
¿Cuál es su situación actual? Ahorita yo estoy aislado de toda la gente.
Did you have a sense of his health, his well-being? Did you get any indication that he'd been abused?
I did not get that sense. Look, you never know, but I asked him if he was okay. He said yes. He said he has a blood pressure condition. He has seen a doctor. So, you know, on a very cursory examination, he appeared okay.
This is him being in a different uniform or what have you, in digital center cell. He's reading. Look like he's chilling, having a great time. Dude, okay, I have to do this. I have to do this because look at this guy's TV. This guy's TV is bigger than my TV. It is straight up just better. It is just bigger. I mean, look at this. If you look at this, look at my TV compared to his. His TV is straight up bigger than mine. What are we doing here exactly? Man, I wish I had a TV at the size of my room like this. But he does not. But he has a nicer TV than I do. What is this? This is him that's saying like, oh, he's abused or whatever, and he's getting his blood pressure or what have you, and yep, getting his blood pressure. Yep, routine health checkup constantly. This is what's been going on here. Again, more lies. You know, he has a blood pressure problem. You know, he's getting his, his He's having a fish farming program. Oh, this seems more like a luxury hotel. What is it? This is more like a vacation. If you're an inmate and you're a criminal, why are you doing fish farming? What is going on here? This is something that freedom people do. But no, for Abregio Garcia, this so-called criminal, right? He's fishing. He's doing sports, doing lifting workouts and stuff like that. Sports and recreational activities. Look, he's just taking a soccer ball. Yep, that's terrible. Oh, and he's doing chess. This is abuse. Playing with birds. What kind of abuse is this exactly? I am very, very confused on this because this guy seems like he's living the high life. This is not prison. How could this be prison? This is something that is a resort at this point. I would actually might be able to play games. I do. But this man is just getting to have the high life. Man. Yeah, look at how much bigger he's done, actually. He has to look like he's gained a bit of weight. There he goes. Bye. See ya. Everybody going back here. Great, fantastic. And of course we have the idiots of them all. We have it here to where it says, "Hi, President Bukele. Since there's plenty of footage from different days, I'm sure you'd have no problem posting footage of what occurred in cell 15 from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. during the first week of Abregio's incarceration. That's the time frame alleged in the complaint. Thanks." The stupidity of this is that you can't have this happen between that these bruises or these things are not going to heal within that time frame. He says some people will see tons of evidence and still believe a criminal with zero evidence, portraying to this Nimrod idiot here, right? To this moron. To Anna Bauer, right? This is what they would be portraying it to, right? So again, he goes on to say here, some people will see tons of evidence and still believe zero evidence and they are zombies or what? Or losing and gaining 30 pounds in 2 weeks is impossible. Exactly. That is not a thing to do. Perhaps I'll listen to Kelmar's main defender, Senator Van Hollen, in his own words.
Chris Van Hollen, Senator from Maryland.
Did you have a sense of his health, his well-being? Did you sense, get any indication that he'd been abused?
I did not get that sense. Look, you never know, but I asked him if he was okay. He said yes. He said he has a blood pressure condition. He has seen a doctor. So, you know, on a very cursory examination, he appeared okay.
Chris Van Hollen.
So, yeah, I don't see what's going on here. The Democrats are taking L after L here, and I don't know what else to tell them. Like, Anna Bauer really just got destroyed because this is obviously regarding to that stupid woman here. And, like, it's like the bruises and everything are not going to clear up within that time, assuming the abuse that he has. And also, the malnutrition thing as well, you can't get that amount of malnutrition that quickly. I mean, it still takes some time. So again, they're liars. CNN is a propaganda news network, and we're just going to keep them out as is. Notice how these people just constantly lie and lie and lie, and it's just getting annoying at this point. They should just be taken off, removed from our eyes entirely, because at this point, they're just spreading propaganda. They're spreading lies, and this is just stupidity at this point. It's just insane. And Nayib Bukele rightfully destroys them in every regard. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care. Don't trust CNN.